Alright, St. Patrick's Day event, Mudwater River. Going after bully bass and leprechaun bass. And what am I using? I'm using heavy line because these things get up to 35 pounds. So I got a Brutus 9'10", Thunderspin 5500, Floral 24, chubby bobber, hook number 2, and a bully grasshopper, and I'm fishing at a 30-inch depth. Let's see if that helps anybody. Now I've caught 2 already and a leprechaun fish. Now I caught the bully bass early morning. I'm trying at a peak time here with not much luck. So if I don't catch anything soon, I likely will go back to early morning. See if I can't wrap these things up and move on to the next river. Oh, but the bad thing about this is, oh, there we go. There's a bully bass. Trust me, you need heavy line for some of these. As you can see, they're tensioning me right out, fighting back. Oh, this might be a leprechaun. No, bully bass. I think that's 21 pounds. And I've caught one already at 35 pounds, I believe. We'll go to my keep net here. I'll have a look. No, I guess 21 pounds. Oh, but I did. I screwed up and I exited out of the game. But they can get quite large. Leprechaun bass, or I'll show you the spot soon. I mean, it's all right. I found a pot of silver. I'm not sure if they actually have a pot of gold on this event this year. I haven't looked. But I mean, I'll definitely try to find them. Another bite, but that definitely is not one of the bass I'm after. I mean, you can catch a variety of fish on here. With grasshoppers, of course, everybody knows that. I'm definitely going to try to find where to catch all these fish all the time. They pay a bait coin per fish, which is okay. But definitely come in with heavy line. Because some of these fish get quite large. And the one I caught for 3,500 gave me huge, or for 35 pounds that I caught, gave me huge XP. Oh, wrong way. But I also caught him early in the morning. I might go back to early morning tactics. I guess not really tactics, just try it. Trying to get too technical here. There's no tactics in a video game. Throw out a hook, catch a fish. Come on, stupid little bass. But I did catch one of them. I need to catch 3 more of those. Now I know last year I have the bait for this year, but last year I know that they actually, when you found the pots of gold and silver, they gave you the bait. Now they're selling it in the bait shop for bait coins. So if you really don't have any bait coins coming into this, I mean, it's going to be a tough call. And I haven't found a pot of gold yet. Now I know the pot of gold gave you the bait, but I'm not quite sure where to even look for this pot of gold, if there is a pot of gold. Now I'm not even sure there is one. And the one thing I do hate doing is I really dislike looking around for these things. Because it's a pain. No, I think what the goal is here, you're trying to get all the coins to catch to get that golden horseshoe stringer. So sometimes I don't know if this event is going to be able to be done. Or people have already finished it. You never know, there is some people that probably have finished it. But I'm really not seeing any pot of gold, so I don't believe there is a pot of gold unless they really hit it well. Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't know where it would be if there was. But I do know where the silver pot is. But right now I'm just going to try to catch these fish. And then maybe move on to the next spot. Now it says you can do this one over and over and over and over. So I mean, I guess if you want to do that. But I'd like to know if there is a pot of gold. I mean, if anybody knows if there is pots of gold in these areas, leave a comment. A general no. Now this is where I caught the leprechaun fish. Now it doesn't mean I'm going to catch another leprechaun fish. This definitely is not a leprechaun fish. This is a bad thing right here. These. For some reason, I'm catching these on a grasshopper. Now I know they say that they will bite a grasshopper. Here we got the drunken worms. Let's try one of these. I'm using number 2 hook. I might actually up that a bit. But using a 2/0 hook. Still a 30-inch depth. Let's see if we can't catch a leprechaun fish. I played this event last year. I didn't do it all. I just didn't have the time. So I have a little bit of time on my hands right now, so I'm hoping to try to complete this entire event. But they want you to go places. Unless you have a lot of cash, you're not going to get there. And like I said, I just don't think that peak time, especially in the afternoon, midday like this, is the best time to fish for these fish. And it's tough to know where they're at. Especially, you know, I don't fish these rivers a lot for any bass. I only come in here for a couple of the events, that's it. Other than that, very seldom I spend any time in mudwater. I mean, catfish is fun to fish for in here. They're pretty easy to catch. I said, I really just don't know where to catch these in here. I know before around these weeds, I mean, I fished here at early level, I caught most of my bass around these weeds. So we'll see if we get any luck over here by the weeds. Hey, how's it going? I was just talking about the pots that you get with the coins. Is there a pot of gold in here? Does anybody know? I've caught the bully fish. I can show you where I've caught them. And I believe the silver, I think I found it over here somewhere. Yeah, there's a pot of silver right here. I'm just wondering if there's a pot of gold. So the bully bass I caught in this area. And I caught them, of course, on the bully grasshoppers. Just out in this area here, about 60 feet. Make sure you got heavy tackle, as I can get up to 30 some pounds on these fish. But I'm fishing midday, and I don't think this is the best time of day right now to catch these. So I might actually go into the morning hours and so right now I'm fishing at almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon on the game. And that's a peak time, and they're just not too interested in this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go like this. Let's go to the next morning. So now I'm fishing this day. We'll try that early. This is where I caught them pretty early here. I don't fish mudwater, so I don't know where the bass hang out. The only time I fish this is for the 2 events on here, the big bowfin hunting and catfish, cheesy cats. This is the spot where I caught the bullies at, and that's on a number 2 hook with a bully grasshopper. But like I said, Mudwater River, I don't fish it anymore. So if anybody has an idea where is the best spot for these, I mean, that'd be great. Yeah, I know everybody comes on, they expect you to catch a fish right away, but oh, I see there. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is one of the bass, I believe. Yeah, this is a smaller one. But 23 pounds, so you're gonna want to make sure you got some heavy line. And they pay a bait coin, and when you look at it, it's pretty good experience for these fish. So if you want to spend the time, you want to get up to the higher levels, this is the way to do it. Again, now I'm back in the early morning. That just seems to be the time when they actually want to bite. And I'm using a pretty heavy rod and reel. I'm using 40-pound test line with a Brutus 9'10" rod. Well, you can tell when you catch these bass because they don't just nibble, they'll pull the bobber down like that. Like there, I mean, look at the experience just for that 25-pound fish. I mean, a unique pike doesn't even give that experience. This is going to be the way to level up to them higher levels. And this is my setup here. Like I said, a Brutus 9'10", a Thunder Spin 5500, a floral 24 line, chubby bobber, hook number 2, a bully grasshopper, and a 30-inch depth. And I am, of course, fishing in this area, but I took the path, walked down over here. Everybody should know this area here. I mean, I'm going to spend a lot of time fishing for these. Not on the video, I'm going to go out to the leprechaun. But yeah, you can definitely tell when these ones bite because they'll just pull your bobber right down. There's no little nibbles. Like that. And man, these things, yeah, you get bait coins, which is helpful, but also too, they pay out nice experience points. They give a nice experience. $28, 1,260 experience. I mean, that's amazing. And this is early morning, not even at a peak time. I started at 5 o'clock. I fished at a peak time in mid-afternoon, and yeah, there was to no prevail. There was no luck on them. So I think you got to fish either early morning, late evening for these. I'm gonna go try the spot for the leprechaun fish, see if I can't catch 3 more of them. This seems to be the bass, the rowdy bass one. See if I get one more here, then I'll move over. Let's see if we can't jiggle this a bit, get one to hit. Alright, well. Fish. Just back up here. And what's this? Bring 7 clover coins. Now I don't even know how many of them I have. I caught the leprechaun fish in this area. Just out along these weeds here. You can catch catfish off of these too, which is really annoying. But as you can see, it's no luck am I getting a bite over here. Not sure where to catch the leprechaun. So I'm going to try out in this area. You can't cast very far with this heavy setup. I mean, that's my max cast is 85 feet. Which, I mean, there's a lot of bass in that area, so I'm hoping. Yeah, that definitely is not a leprechaun bass. I'm not sure where to catch these. Might try the drunken worm over in these areas. I'm not sure where to find the bait. Fortunately enough, I've had the bait from the last year's event. I know that they sell them in the bait shop for bait coins. Unfortunately, I mean, that's not going to work for everybody out there. Especially newer people to the game. Well, it seems these worms are a little heavier. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, you don't have to be out there far to catch them. Now, I know before there was a pot of gold that you could use to get the bait. Now, I'm not sure where to find that. And I know there's not one in here. I've looked everywhere unless I'm missing it somewhere. But I want to catch one of these fish and I'm going to wrap up my video, and hopefully this is helpful to anybody. But the leprechaun fish seem to be a little bit tougher to catch than the bully bass. So I'm going to try once more out by these weeds. Not then I got one other spot I want to try. Of course. Let's snag them. Yeah. Figures. Alright, let's see what happens here. Nothing. The bully bass. Oh, there we go. See, when they pull down hard like that, that's one of them bass. And of course I missed it. No, there we go. Okay, what do we got here? These are a little bit smaller than the bully bass. So we can catch them there too. Look at the XP for that. That's nice. Bait coins, XP. That's what we're talking about. No, rowdy bass, I guess they're called, yeah. I want the leprechaun, the ones with the little clover leaves on them. But those bully bass are good payout, I mean. Man, you can catch lots. You can level up fast with those. I'm going to try one other spot here for the leprechaun. Now I know I caught lots of bass here in the virtual bass tournament. Another lure I'm going to try is I'm going to try a buzzbait because I seem to like them. We'll let this float across for a few minutes, see if we can't target these fish. Okay, nope, nothing there. Let's try right in here. If you see that marker out there past my rod, I'll zoom in. That's where you're going to catch. I've caught a lot of the rowdy bass, some nice ones. Leprechaun bass seem to be really tough to catch here. I've caught one. I caught a lot of rowdy bass. I just can't catch the leprechaun bass. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to soon end this broadcast. I'm going to hunt for these things, and then I'll do another one just on the leprechaun bass. Alrighty. Come on, leprechaun bass. We'll go try over there. Just out of curiosity, I know this is probably a bad spot to come and fish because this is usually where you'll catch a lot of catfish. But I'm pretty desperate to try to catch these leprechaun bass. Oh, see, there's a bite, but that's probably a freaking catfish or a black bullhead. Nothing there for them. Come on, where are these fish? You know what, I'm going to try later in the evening for them. See if I can't target these bass. The rowdy bass are fairly simple. We'll skip that. Let's try 6. Let's see if we can't find these fish. I've caught one here. I'll probably catch a weed right now. No, that's good. Cast in by these weeds and see what happens. I don't seem to like the drunken worms as much as they do with the grasshoppers. Okay, come on. Let's go. Come on. There's a lot of nothing. This was a spot for the leprechaun where I caught my first one, but I just don't understand why the hell they're not biting now. I've tried peak times, never caught a thing. I just can't find these leprechaun fish. Here's this thing. It says bring 7 clover coins. Well, I can't bring you those coins if I can't catch the fish. I'll try back out in here. Seems early morning is the best time to catch them. Now I tried evening, not catching nothing. Let's see what we got here. Looks like another bully. Man, I love the XP. I really do. You make no money for them, except for a bait coin, which is handy. But that's all I'm catching here is the rowdy bass. I'm not sure where to catch the leprechaun bass at. Huh. It's got me stumped. I don't mind the rowdy bass, so I mean, like for the XP, that's actually freaking amazing. Yeah, that's not what I want. I'll let this just continue letting this float along here. See if we can't land one of them leprechaun bass. Nothing. Not a thing. Well, I'll go back over this way. Where the hell did I just go? Try over by these logs here. I'm just gonna cast out just a little ways and see what the heck happens. Oh, that's what happens. You catch a weed. Hoping in by these weeds I can catch something. Come on, you little fuckers. Pardon language. I have no idea. Nah, I knew that wouldn't be. Yeah, because that's what I want is a crappie. Yeah, let's just throw it out here and see what happens. At this point in time, it's just an absolute guessing game. You wouldn't think it'd be that hard to catch these guys. I mean, I've tried everywhere now. But we'll see what happens here. I know it's fairly deep out here. What do we got there? I was just reeling that in and I had a fish bite. It looks like another rowdy bass. Yep, another rowdy bass. We don't want rowdy bass. I caught them already. Now I play the Fisherman Fishing Planet too, the new version. I'm a little upset that we actually don't have this on there. I don't know why they didn't put the update on both versions. Anyways, that's 40 minutes of a broadcast. That's long enough. If I do figure out where the leprechaun fish are, I'll definitely post that on here too. Thanks, guys.